Before we get into this, there's going to be timestamps on the bottom of this video to go to the point that you want to go, that you want to find out. I'm going to cover a couple things that I found out that the game really doesn't tell you about here in Geronimo because it just doesn't. Early access. So if you're wondering about a couple things, they're down in the description. Go to your heart's content. Let's get into it. And first up, we have Magpalming. Take a fresh mag on your person, hit Y, boom, there you go. You don't have to release the mag on the gun or anything like that. It just does it automatically. There you go. That's how you magpalm. To note, I'm going to do this all with right hand dominant. If you're left hand dominant, just reverse the controls on your controller. Anyway, on to the next. Uh-oh. Okay, and next up, I wish that seagull would shut up, is the laser and the flashlight. How do you do it? Again, same thing applies. I'm going right-hand dominant with this. Grab your gun with the trigger up here, not down here because it won't work. You got to do it up here. And you hit Y for the laser once and it comes on. Release, it goes off. And then the trigger on the left controller, you want to hit that down and that turns your light on. Now, if you want them to stay on, do the same thing, but you just double tap the corresponding button. So Y double tap for the laser, and then double tap for the flashlight. And to turn them off, you just tap the button once. So flashlight's on, double tap the trigger, tap it once, turn it off. And that's it. That's how you do it. And again, game doesn't tell you, so you kind of have to experiment or find something online to tell you how to do it. Anyway, let's move on to the next one here. Can I shoot somebody? Yeah, let's shoot this guy right here. Yes, very good. All right, on to the next. Uh-oh. Okay, and next one is this here, this view. How did I do it? That's a wonderful question. So, on your chest rig, you're going to see this thing here. When you look down, it's like a little phone. I think it's called an AKAF. I'm fucking that up. Someone can correct me in the comments. But it's this phone thing here, and you grab it with the grip button, and then to cycle through different items, you're going to hit the trigger. Now, let me get this correct so you guys can hopefully see. There, that's perfect. I'm going to restart that there. So you're going to look down, you're going to see this thing, you're going to hit with the trigger, or the grip, I'm so sorry. And then to cycle through different windows, you're gonna hit the trigger button. This is a drone view. There's the map. This here briefing is coming soon. You're gonna hit it one more time, the trigger, and you're gonna get to this menu and you're gonna cycle through. In my case, it's the left hand with the joystick. And if I want to select an option, say first person mode, I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to hit the X button on my left controller. And that's going to cycle through views. So this is third person, this is first person, how I introduced the beginning of this. This is the body cam. This is the gun cam. Very cool, very cinematic. Another version of the gun cam, but behind it. This is the sidearm. Again, it looks awesome. There's the drone. Where am I? I can't even see myself. I'm just going to wave.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And keep in mind, you kind of have to take out your main weapon in the front of your chest so you can interact with this phone here. And you can cycle through, like you've got options left eye, target FPS, target resolution. This can go through cycles, so you can cycle through the selected cams that you want if you're trying to make a video. You just hit the X button to cycle what you want on and off and pick your options, and that's how you do that. No longer a secret. Anyway, let's move on to the next. This one here, I'm either going to put an overlay on for this so you guys can see it. I'm not meant to give you the finger, but
I'm going to kill you, you son of a bitch!
How to do this, right? So even, yeah, you can make a fist. So I'm holding down the grip, the trigger, and just resting my thumb on the joystick. To do the finger, here's the motions here. The A button. Man, I wish I could remember. So grip, trigger, A button, that gives the finger, flip the bird off. You hold down all the buttons here. You'd be like, yo, what's up, dude? Or, you know, picking up the phone, right? So you see that. And then there's one more. Let me see if I can remember. There we go, rock on. And I think that is the grip and the B button. Yeah, the B button. You can do that with both hands, except for that one because it takes you back to the menu, so you can't quite do that, but with the left hand at least. But yeah, man, I'm having like a hard time here. There we go. That's just, yeah, so super cool. Game doesn't tell you. That's something you'd be able to figure out. You can point as well, so grip and just put your thumb down on the joystick, and yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that bullshit. On to the next. Oh yeah, I gotta shoot a gun. Anybody home? Hello? Anybody home? Nobody's home. What's going on here? Hello? There's a fella. There we go. And here we are at the training area. It's where you start the game off, but I wanted to come here real quick. You have different areas if you want. If you want the kill house, it's right over there, but you have different ranges, right? And if you want a scenario in the range, you just come over here and select, my pointer will show up, is you just pick it, load, boom, and there you go. Easy as that. So you do that for any of these sections. I hear you asking what this thing is for. That's a great question. I've no fucking idea because I'm Canadian, eh? And you even think about a weapon, straight to jail. That's not true, but I mean, even to fire a weapon here is... Yeah, man, the courses and the paperwork and the whole nine, so it's just, someone's gonna have to tell us what that is, because I have no friggin' idea. And to note, if you want a certain weapon, you know, say for the long distance range, if you want a sniper rifle, you have to return to the hub area. That's where you're gonna have to pick your, you know, your weapon, your gear, your loadout, you know, your vest, your hat. Anyway, that's that, and I will say, just as a funny point, the training area in particular, it makes my system not crawl, but I noticed issues here in terms of the performance, but that's a totally other video that I'll talk about maybe later. I'm not going to talk about that now. Anyway, let's move on to the next. This is just going to be some miscellaneous items, I suppose. When you select your mission from the map area here, this is actually where you select missions. You might be a little confused at first, but I can kick myself apparently, but you come up here and you can pick different missions if you want. We'll go here, and right here there might be some different options, but you can also pick the time of day as well. And there's a few different spots that sometimes you can pick where you want to start. So for this mission there's only one. Let's see here. For this mission there's 2 different spots you can pick from, but just keep an eye out tactically. Where do you want to start? I think this mission you could start on the roof, yeah, or the balcony. You can start on the road here, you can start in the backyard. Super cool stuff, man. Optimization. Whatever works for you, you're gonna have to find it. This game, depending on what map you're on, what your PC is like, what you're running, are you running virtual desktop, Steam VR, like what exactly are you running to play this game? For me, Quest 3 virtual desktop, I have a dedicated router, an AX, I think 6000, to just run VR. That's it. That's all it's for. I have the best internet that I can get in my area, which is fiber op, and I've got a 4070 Ti, a 7900X, 32 gigs of RAM, and I will tell you, this game is finicky. It is very demanding. I mean, there's weird artifacting. You can see, like when I move my head, there's shadows popping in or out, the geometry. Let's see here, like right there. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, I'm getting shot at. Yeah, it's kind of melting into the ground. See, I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but I'll have to go back and look when I record this or edit this. Your character, I think, looks awesome. The gun detail is just exquisite. It's next level. But there are things that don't look so good, and that's okay. But just, you're gonna have to tweak the game to fit your system and your setup. The AI is pretty decent. They seem to be able to either hear you or see through walls. I'm not sure. Or doors, I should say. That was a pretty impressive shot on my end. Yeah, like normally right here in this map, if I get up to this door, I am running. Oh, that's another thing. When you run, you can toggle the run on or off. I thought you had to hold down the run. You don't. You just toggle it once, and then you'll just run. If you don't want to run anymore, you just hit it again. I'm getting blasted. There is a crouch option in the menus as well, but I think it's just easier to crouch in real life. You do need some space to play this game. So right here, if I get up close, See? I'm fine with them hearing me. It just... I don't know if they can see me or if they hear me. I'm a little confused. Anyway, let's blast this fool. See if I can get him. Oh! He got me! Damn, he got me right away. That's great. If you're wondering about, bullets, can you put bullets back in the mag? If you can, I've not figured out a way. Like, for instance, see that bullet there? Okay, we can't interact with it. And they seem to just disappear after a certain amount of time. So that tells me once they've been ejected, they're done. It would be cool if there would be a way to do that in between. If you're running low on mags and you switch out. I don't know if that's their vision or intention, but it's something I would like to see. As for multiplayer, I don't know how it runs because I haven't played with anyone. I'm so sorry. Maybe someone can tell us in the comments there, but I haven't tried it. Can you shoot yourself? You can, but... Yeah, be careful when you're shooting walls. Don't, sometimes the bullets can, ricochet back at you, so be really careful. If you are with a group of teammates and you want to talk to them, so go up to your helmet, and for me it's on the left. It might be different if you've changed your dominant hand, but you go up to your left ear, and you hit the trigger, and you hear that sound, the static. That's you. You can talk to your teammates from abroad. I'm assuming. I haven't played with people, but I assume that's how it's done. Another thing too, if you have your laser on, I believe your enemies can see this laser, so be really wary when you have this on. You can't climb ladders. That's another thing. See, you can't do it. Why? I don't know. I feel like you should. I see you. Where'd he go? Yeah, I'm running around like crazy. Getting myself killed. Whoa! Ooh!
They're here! They're here!
Look at him run away from me! How cool is that? Damn! Hell yes. And I wanted to showcase this just in case somebody doesn't know how to use it. These little items here that you can put on your vest. You've got these. You've got grenades. So pretty self-explanatory to use the grenade. Just hold the trigger. Pull the pin. Boom. Very cool looking effect, by the way. But this here, you just pull it out. And you'll get a little prompt. And you let go. You've got this little device with a little pulley as well. I mean, I wonder... Too bad you couldn't jump, because then someone could play skip and rope. Why could I not remember that? But how cool is that? Even the little shadow man, just fucking neat. But anyway, to use it, other hand, trigger, hold it, pull, boom. And then grip to let go. And that's it. Let's take him out with a pistol. Uh-oh. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Beautiful. You get to a door, you can open it, which I don't advise because, man, it just, well, I don't know. It's a little weird. Like with the doors, say you open it and you want to open it with your hand, you can't. You have to use your gun, which I hope gets fixed because I do not like that. I don't think it's a good design choice. But you want to do this little kick. When you get to a door, you can do a little kick. Little Wolfenstein kick. You just push down on your D-pad. For me, it's the right D-pad.
No shit.
And that will break the door. You can do it again. Takes about 3 kicks. And if you have an item, you can open it with that as well. But again, a little disappointing you can't use your hand once it's open, or you could just use a gun. Well, that went as well as to be expected. I got him! Look at that! Yeah, you don't like it. And if you can use enemy weapons, I don't know, you don't seem to be able to. I don't know why, but you just can't. And next up, what I'm going to talk about is kind of the settings, or touch base on it again. I can't quite remember if I did, so I apologize. You really have to, for this game, set the settings to what your hardware is, okay? So for me, in my particular setting, this is what I have set up. Textures on epic, anti-aliasing high, post-processing high, effects, shadows. That seems to give me the most consistent frame rate that I'm currently looking for, okay? It does dip depending on what kind of map I pick, but for me, that's what works. For you, it might be different. I'm running a 4070 Ti, a 7900X with 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and that's my setup. And I'm using a Quest 3 over virtual desktop with a dedicated AX 6000 router. Apologies if I'm repeating myself, but that's what I'm using, and that seems to give me the best performance. This game is pretty intensive, even though not all of it looks great. Like here looks fantastic. Some of the maps, the shadows, just some weird stuff happens in the headset, and I'm sure that will get resolved with patches and maybe some more items here that we can tweak in terms of the graphic settings. But I'm going to cover another stone while I'm here, is single player. You can hit single player, but if you wanted to host a game and you didn't want anybody to join you, just go host game, and you can go to private or public, whatever you want, private. You hit confirm, and then just put in a password. And there you go. You hit the check, and then bam, you are in this private lobby, so no one can interrupt your game. That's pretty cool. Anyway, on to the next. Man, it's so good. Next up, I'm not really sure what this is. Might be just miscellaneous, but it's really just appreciating the gun detail, I suppose, or just little things you might not know. So right there, we have semi and we have safe. And to do that, you just tap B. But say you want full auto, what do? You hold B down. And look at that, the holes through the target. How fucking awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to semi, just tap B, and there we go. All right, so mag's dry, and you see, I don't know, the slide's fully opened. So what I can do is put a new mag in, and then you can go, you can slap that bitch. And yeah, man, you have that option. You have this option. Obviously racking it back. So you have that slide back, right? So I gave you two options, but what else you can do is put your hand here, is you're gonna grab it here, and you're gonna hit Y, and your thumb's gonna hit that little button there. Watch this. How fucking cool is that? You actually go and you grab that, man. Like, it's just, the attention to detail is just awesome. And look at the smooth action. And just the detail on the weapon, right? It's just incredible, man. I mean, this stuff is great. You got the trigger finger, if you actually rest your finger on the trigger. I mean, it's just, you're moving your thumb to put that in place, the semi, safe, and auto. It's just fucking great, man. I mean, same goes with the pistol as well, right? So just that smooth action, you know, safe. And if you want, you can pull the slide back, put the safety on, and it actually locks the slide in place. And right there, you can see that the barrel is actually pointing up, which I guess is an actual feature. Remember, I'm Canadian, eh? So I can't shoot a gun. I can't really do anything with a gun because, yeah.
What an idiot!
Anyway, this is my only way to get the fix. And it just sounds awesome. And you gotta be careful too. You can hit surfaces. You hear that ricochet? I mean, it's just awesome, man. You can pull the slide back, you can just hit the button to put the slide back. It's fucking wicked, man. I love it. I love it. And to slap that, I mean, I didn't know that until kind of just this recording here, but we'll move on to the next. Uh-oh. There we go. So, another tip that you can do is if you want, and you don't have a gun stock or anything, and there's a target way down there in that building. I'm not sure you can make them out, but if you need a steadier aim, what you can do is you can rest your gun on certain objects to kind of get just a better angle. It's not perfect, but it does help. Did I get him? I can't tell. I think we got him. So yeah, it's not perfect, but you can do that. And also too, you can adjust this here with the grip on the rifles. Now again, I'm not aficionado here. I'm not a gun expert. I don't know what it does. I assume it helps you zero in on a target.
Oh, what a loser!
Or change the scope size. But yeah. Oh shit! That was amazing. I think that's a great way to end this off. Anyway, I know I already said bye once, but I'm gonna say it again. Hope it helped, and I'll catch you later. Hold on. Wait. Damn you!
Oh, what a loser!